People of Reddit. What's a feeling that feels orgasmically good but doesn't give you an orgasm? Getting your back scratched. Laying down in bed after a 12-hour shift. Absolute decompression. Getting into bed with crispy fresh sheets. That long booger that tickles your brain when you pick it. Sometimes when I have to pee really bad and almost don't make it, but then I do, my eyes go to the back of my head. When your back pops just the right way. Scratching that one itchy part near your butthole if a kick, yawning, sneezing. The first few minutes of warmth after being out in the freezing cold. Peeing while drunk after having to hold it. Releasing a massive 200-pound monster turd. 0 compile errors, 0 build errors. 0 runtime errors. Usually have long hair and I really like the feeling of the wind on it. But this one time I buzzed my hair and the feeling of having wind and water hitting my scalp directly almost gave me an erection. Sneeze. Q-tip in your ear. Scratching mosquito bites. Drinking cold water. Well, it used to be heroin, but that pesky ruin your life thing to use it got in the way. 3.5 years clean and going strong. Water draining from your ear after swimming, showering. That little electric shake after you pee. That metal head scratch thingy? Feeling a light rainfall in the Pacific Northwest, the kind of foggy rain that would only really get you wet after like 5 minutes of standing still. Taking off socks after a long day and scratching where the elastic band indented your skin. For some reason, the feeling of descent. The sudden ending to a depressive episode. My BF playing with my hair or gently scratching my scalp. Finally peeling off the plastic screen protector perfectly in one go. It's like an oddly satisfying tech striptease. Hot fudge sundae. I do feel peaceful and relaxed afterward. Taking off your bra after a long day. It's like your boobs are throwing a freedom party. Peeing after you have had to hold it for an unreasonably long time. So long it almost hurts. Once you're given that chance to release. Yeah, almost orgasmic. Taking a shower after not being able to for months. Almost cried. Dumping all your shit in one go. The shower after a haircut. The taste of lemon cake with cream cheese icing. Going back to bed on your day off. When your stomach hurts and you finally let that big fart out. Getting in bed to alleviate strain on your back. The first bite of good pizza. Clicking place order. When you can't sneeze and finally get a good sneeze out. Wire head scratchers. Tripping on acid while dancing for 3-4 hours straight at a music can practically feel the music take control of your body if you vibe with your favorite kind of music. Bursting a back pimple. Climbing into a bed with freshly washed sheets after a hot shower. Pain going away. Massage gun to the ear. The vibration really loosens up the ear canal and feels like an orgasm straight to the brain. Hot shower after a long day using soap with menthol in it. Scratching your asshole when it's got that hemorrhoid itch. Amazing music if you are an audiophile. Fuck the chills and goosebumps feel so amazing when you hear a new fantastic song. Taking off bra after a long work day. Walking into a warm building on a cold, wet day. ASMR. Like certain noises really trigger me and it's always weird shit and changes all the time. I don't know why, but on Mondays the garbage truck comes and picks up the trash, etc. There's just something about the sound of the machinery moving and picking up the trash can that triggers my ASMR like crazy. I'm still like asleep but just conscious enough and my brain like hyper focuses on the noise and I'm laying in bed for a good 30 seconds as the truck does its thing just in absolute pleasure mode. A few months ago, they were doing some work on the pavers near my work and I was sitting outside eating lunch as they were laying sand and sweeping it over the pavers. I sat there for like an hour just watching them do it. The sound of the sweeping was straight up orgasmic. People give ASMR a weird rep because there are some cringe things like whispers and tapping videos on YouTube. Those are repulsive to me personally, but a lot of people get ASMR from really weird and mundane things. Stretching my legs and toes while flexing them. Itching that one spot on your back. Back tickling, like that really light scratch. Successfully flirting with someone new. When you stretch your whole body and you start shaking uncontrollably. My head hitting the pillow after 7 or 8 shots of liquor. If you have eczema, then running it under hot water. When you take that first cold drink and can feel it coming down. Your nose finally unplugging after being stuffed up. Breathing from both nostrils after one of them was close with no reason. Staying in the hot tub until you can't anymore and then jumping in the cold pool. How has nobody said massage? Getting a glass of water when you wake up super thirsty at 3 a.m. Wearing clothes fresh out of the dryer. Scalding hot water on a poison oak ivy rash. Only those who have experienced this know true serendipity. I'll go first. I'm allergic to mosquitoes. Basically, the bites are bigger and itchier than normal. It's amazing to scratch my bites bonus points if it's someone scratching them for me. You know those spiky things with tiny balls on the end? Push onto your scalp like a shit is orgasmic if you have ever tried it. Eating. I'm surprised by the lack of food-based responses. A good feed, good sleep, perfect shower. Drinking water after strenuous exercise. Even more so if you waited until you got home because you ran out of water at your gym court. Itching a mosquito bite. Those scalp whisks that massage your head with tiny little rubber-tipped metal spokes. A really good stretch when you wake up. When someone open-handed cups the backside of your neck where your shoulder meets it, then with one smooth motion they slide up to the base of your skull. Using the spot on their hand between the thumb and pointer finger to apply the perfect amount of pressure. This makes your head naturally tilt to the other side, but they gently brace it so you tilt just a little. Then, with the same hand that just slid up your neck, they use their thumb to run down the side of your neck bone. In another perfect motion with perfect pressure, they manage to pull all the tension you contain down into your shoulder muscle. Then, with 3 magic squeezes, they knead that tension into non-existence. They let you lay there for a moment of perfect bliss, then they do it to the other side. And with a kiss to the forehead, they let you pass out in perfect bliss. I have skin issues, and sometimes I get a rash or not one, even that's maddening itchy. The careful use of hot running water brings relief. And let me tell you, when I got it just right with just the right able of heat, it's like an orgasm without an orgasm. It's incredible. Also, a really good sneeze. Q-tip to the itching ear. I know it's not good for you, but damn does it feel good. Taking a morning pee and then going back to bed. When the Q-tip hits the G-spot in your ear. Cleaning your ears with a Q-tip. Sometimes all you need is the tip. Scratching, specifically a poison ivy itch. Rusty spoons. Finally scratching your world's itchiest asshole. Went to the OR when I had a kidney stone and they gave me morphine to dull the pain. I felt so much relief, even though it was brief. At the end of the month, when I barely made it and I'm super stressed, but I finally make enough to pay up that last bill, no better release. When you hit the right spot while cleaning your ear with an earbud. Back scratch. Having a quiet house with kids and dog. Like everyone is chill, doing homework, napping. I don't have referee or get in the middle of anything. While we're talking hypotheticals, my watching the news or a movie or playing PS5 not at 11 p.m. Anyone with eczema knows the feeling of caving in and scratching away. It's better than coming. The relief when a cop turns his lights on behind you but pulls someone else over. That first bite of McDonald's fries. Taking off ski snowboard boots. Peeing after having to wait a long time. Going for a pee when you're slightly drunk and busting. Thanks for watching.